Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Colin Podcast. I'm your host Renat, and today we have our co-host Ratish. And
Yes.
we have a third screen here. And Liam, thank you so much for coming on the show today, or tonight, should I
Thank you
say?
so much for having me. It's an
It's a
honor to be.
pleasure, man. It's a pleasure having you, brother.
Thank you.
Liam, his name is Liam Motter. That's got to be the coolest name in Sri Lanka, by far that I've
I
heard.
know, right? I know, right?
Like there's some,
We have
Yeah,
all these good Chakras, Ratnas,
we have
you know.
like
like,
my
no,
name is my
it doesn't
names.
come near, like anything. We have
I have
long as names, man, in Sri Lanka.
I only have four names, which is relatively short. But
oh
Motter is
four.
actually a Dutch name, and
Yeah, you
modern
have four names. Okay.
modern Dutch actually means mud. So it's
Yeah.
not as cool as I would think it to be, but we should
Yeah,
own, I guess.
the name is fucking cool, by the way.
Look,
I
it
like the
sounds
name,
cool.
man.
So
Thank you.
that's all.
It,
That's
it
all.
sounds pretty, it sounds
Like
amazing.
sounds. It's
Thank
concise, right? Like I don't care. Like my name, Disanai Kamudian Salag. It's probably some, in Sri Lankan terms, it's like some freaking maid of honor. So not maid of honor. Sorry, some some honor level shit, right? My name.
It's reciting a poem shit, man.
It's
yeah, that's right.
dude, it's longer than my address. Can you
Yeah.
believe it? It's like, and the name is some honor level shit, right? It's like I'm a chief's deputy or something, or I'm the chief of the village or something. But outside of Sri Lanka,
Mm.
it has no relation whatsoever, right? The name has no
Yeah,
significance. So
Nobody cares, man. Nobody
nobody
fucking
cares.
cares
Nobody
anymore.
cares. They're like,
I
oh,
give
this
crap.
this this Nike. They're gonna be like, oh, this Nike. I had a friend. His name is Dhammika Gamage. These white people are like, oh, Dhammika Gamage. They're like, Dhammika Gamage. You know, he's got damaged cabbage.
Go on.
Oh man, so names it's completely
The
screwed
name,
up.
man. If you start complaining about the names, man, the episode will completely
Yeah, we got 40
leave the
minutes on we
episode.
got 40 minutes on Zoom.
Yeah, 40
So
minutes of fucking names, man. Let's go on.
let's start off with the gist of it. So uh, Liam Mutter, he is the owner of the YouTube channel Cardudes. So how long have you been doing this for?
On the 14th of Feb, I passed 7 years of doing it.
7 years.
7 years.
Seven
My
years.
God.
7 years.
Wow.
Damn,
7 years.
damn.
Have you done any
So
7 year?
you
Have
have
you
been
done any?
uploading consistently since then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Damn,
It's really good.
that's the dream.
Did you do anything for the 7 year anniversary? Any special giveaways? Any video? No?
No, I haven't.
Party.
I haven't really done that many carvings recently. I've been super busy with school and stuff.
School
So
and-
I've just been making some side videos here and there.
And with COVID, you can't really do anything, right? You can't
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty.
with the
that BS
restrictions.
too, right?
That BS is there too. So
And you know,
I always wanted to get a car enthusiast on the channel to get their kind of ideas, because I used to be a really big car nerd as well, car enthusiast when I was a kid. But then over time, with school, with other responsibilities, I've kind of like transitioned.
Yeah, same here, man. The touch went out a little bit. Yeah.
yeah, grew out
I
of it,
think-
I guess.
For me, like I always knew what the top 10 fastest cars were. All of a sudden, every year they were making some new fast car, right? They were making the SSC Hennessy,
Yeah.
then some new Bugatti comes, some new company that I've never
Bugatti
heard
comes
comes.
out of nowhere.
So
Had a Koenigsegg.
Koenigsegg, they release a car every year with some crazy ass name. So I couldn't keep up, right? So I just lost interest. So
Yeah.
I just completely lost interest with cars. Now I'm mostly sports and all that other stuff. Um, so what do you do on your channel mostly? So we said it's a car channel. So what
Yeah.
exactly do you do for those of you who don't know, for our viewers?
So for the most part of it, I just do car reviews. My idea is that when I review a car, I want to give people, the viewer, I want them to have the privilege of actually having to seeing what they want in the car without actually having to go to the showroom and see it in person. I try to show
Absolutely.
as much as I can virtually. And then I do other stuff on the side, like I do off-roading videos, and then I do like GoPro point of view videos, and there's little stuff here and there. But the main focus of the channel, right now at least, is car reviews.
Car reviews completely, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's nice, bro.
I actually want to
Nice.
share a story. So I think you have done a couple of reviews on the Prado, right? And some setups and how to set up this
Yeah.
and that in the Prado. So we actually have a Prado. So I'm pretty sure I must have seen one of your videos quite a long time ago, because we also had an issue because when I was abroad, we had a Prado too. So I'm pretty sure I must have stumbled across one of your videos, because it gave me a deja vu when I was going through your videos again. I was like, oh shit, I know this guy. I've seen this video before. So I think it was to do with I think again, yeah, not a review. You did want something else with Prado. I think how to set up the thing or something. The the center
Third row.
entertainment thing, I think.
I don't recall anything like that with the Prado.
Something like
I think
that,
it was an
yeah.
Audi. Yeah, I think I must have done something with the
Something
Prado.
like that.
Yeah,
Or maybe it was within the review. I think
probably.
probably within the review. I remember. So it's crazy. But how you got to this stage, right? How you came to the podcast?
Yeah.
Was I think friends of friends, and then I saw your channel. Somehow found your Instagram, and I was like, oh damn, I gotta get this guy on the channel. A car enthusiast is what we need. So yeah, and there he is, Leonardo himself. So how many subscribers do you have right now? It's been 7 years, right?
Right now I have 17,900. I'm about to pass 18,000. I really only started taking off recently, probably about 2 or so years ago.
Oh,
70,000 people subscribing your channel right now.
Yeah, 17,000.
Nice. How many videos have you uploaded?
400, I think.
400.
100.
Yeah,
Yeah,
200.
400.
400.
400 is 400.
400. You have really 400 fucking cars, my brother. Damn.
I don't think they're all 400 different cars, but I've made more than one video on like one car. So
That's true. So at least that's
No.
like more than 100 cars, definitely.
yeah,
Definitely. Yeah, definitely more than 100 cars, man.
yeah.
So how do you find these cars? That's the next question.
So what really took off with where I like source these cars to review, we had a Toyota Prado back in the day, and the people we bought it from, the dealership, I guess my dad was friends with them or something, and you know I was super young back in the day, so my dad asked, "Can I just go make videos there for fun?" And that was like 5 years ago, I think. So that just stuck, and I still go there and film. That's really where I get most of the content from. And then
Okay.
aside from that, I have like friends who have cars that they let review. People sometimes reach out to me on Instagram saying, "Hey, I have this car. Do you want to come review it?" Or even family members' cars. Whatever I can just get my hands on, pretty much. It's not like I don't have like a list I go through. Like, oh, I want this car. I'll get it this way. I just take what I get, pretty much.
Absolutely, yeah.
Damn.
Maybe one day.
How
you
was
can,
your first car like?
Oh yeah.
My first car review. I think that was back in the day. It was 2014. My mother had a Mitsubishi Montero.
Okay.
And
Montero,
I think that was my first car review. It was absolutely terrible. Do not go watch it. I do not recommend anybody go. My voice is the most annoying thing ever. But I think that was my first car that I ever reviewed. And then after that, I did my dad's Audi. He had an Audi A6. I did it
Okay.
on that. And yeah, that's pretty much how it.
What was the initial setup, man? How did you start recording that?
That's a good
I
question.
had this for school. I was in a band, like a rock band type thing. This is before I was mostly a singer back then. I wasn't playing drums
Oh,
back
you're a
then.
singer too,
Okay.
right?
And we needed a camera to record our stuff. So I got a camera, but we rarely ever recorded our things. So in the past time, in my past or like my leisure time, I just took it and just filmed the cars, and that's how it sort of started. And then I just uploaded it on my dad's computer. Before I edited it, I just made everything in one take, and then I
Okay.
just went upstairs to my dad's computer and uploaded it, and that's how it really took off.
Nice.
Nice. What was the camera?
Ooh, it was a Canon, some Canon PowerShot something.
Oh, okay.
I forgot.
It's one of
Canon
those,
PowerShot something.
One of
The
those
power
DSL
shot.
It's like one of those.
Yeah, the automatic
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
right?
the point and shoot.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's a
can
point
remember
and shoot.
those.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was one of those
Yeah,
yeah,
DSLR
point and
point
shoot.
and
Yeah,
shoots.
point and
Those- Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Nice. It's a good camera. Great. It does the job.
yeah, it was
Oh.
good back in the day.
So.
That was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty good back in the day. Yeah.
like regardless of regardless of that story, like what motivated you to, or should I say, how did you start the YouTube channel? So what made you like think, okay, you know what, I'm gonna start doing car reviews? When did you make that distinction?
So I guess like from a young age, I was always obsessed with cars. 'Cause my dad is also a car nut. My mother is also a bit of a car
Car
geek. My
enthusiast.
sister, she's the one. She doesn't get into
Yeah.
cars, anything about cars. But, so yeah, I was always obsessed with cars, and I was always watching videos about cars. Like I don't know if you guys have heard of this YouTuber. His name is Stop Kyle 04. He's like my main inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
He's like I used to watch his videos all the time back in the day. I
Mm-hmm.
think he's the one who really inspired me to start doing car reviews because I just really enjoyed the fact that you could pick up a camera and just show the car like sort of like first person virtually, and I think that just inspired me. And my dad was also very encouraging. He's like, you should try it, you'll like it. And I uploaded my first video and I got like 16 views within the first night, and I thought that was amazing. I was like super happy with that, and that just motivated me to keep going.
That's great. So
Yeah, it always starts, man. It always
Yeah,
like starts right there, and you
yeah, we
can
all got
move
to start
forward.
somewhere.
Yeah,
you gotta
Yeah,
start
it
somewhere.
just
Okay,
requires your consistency. Yeah.
that's the thing. And with regular good content, and you can get to your goals just like that. That's the key.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's how you started, and we talked about how the initial equipment. So we also, I think you mentioned a YouTuber that you used to look up to. What was the name of the YouTuber? I
His
could.
name is Sobkyle04.
Oh, I haven't heard of. I the
I'll
only.
type it in chat. Right?
Yeah.
Remember
Well, you can
his name,
send
I
me
guess.
the YouTube channel later. We'll check it out.
Yeah, send us the link, man. Subkai.
Yeah,
I should
I'll
watch
send
it. I should watch it. I should watch it. I
like
should.
Yeah,
I should seriously watch it.
you
Sab
should.
Kyle for. Oh, okay, okay. The YouTuber that I really like is Doug. Do you know Doug D my Doug D? I forgot his name.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
that's the
love
guy.
him.
Yeah, same. So
Hilarious.
I like the title that he has. So it's the title that got me to watch his videos, and from there he's really good. He's really critical
Yeah,
of these cars, and I think he gets the cars the similar way you get it too. People reach out to him, he reaches
yeah.
out to people. So yeah, you could be the Doug DeMiro of. Did I say his name correct, Doug? You could be the Doug of Sri
Doug
Lanka.
Cameron.
Doug
A lot
DeMiro,
of
yeah.
people actually call me like I guess from my second channel, but from like my vloggy side, people
Mm-hmm.
call me the. Some people call me the Sri Lankan Stratman. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. Um,
Uh-huh.
apparently, my style is like similar to Stratman,
Uh-huh.
which I
Okay.
also love Stratman. He's like one of my favorite YouTubers. I love his style of videos. But
Nice.
yeah,
So another kind of obstacle, that's something that we faced also when we were starting this, is the language. So over here people are very Sinhalese oriented. So when you're trying to
yeah.
build up an audience, especially based in Sri Lanka, you gotta know Sinhalese. With English it's quite difficult to build up an audience. So how were you able to like find viewers, build up an audience, even the comments? Like I assume most of
I,
them would be Sinhalese if you were based in Sri Lanka.
Surprisingly not. Like if you look at my statistics, most of my demographics are most of them are either from the States or Pakistan. It's not a whole lot that are from Sri Lanka. I
I
think
see.
that's the main reason that I haven't
That
like
exactly that happened when we started Colon also, man. It was never from
yeah,
Sri Lanka.
Never. Sri Lanka was in the
Yeah.
bottom.
It, probably
because
the second or
yeah,
third yet. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
almost states. Yeah.
always
yeah.
states.
So that wasn't so much of an obstacle for me. And plus, there's so many other like car review channels that are in Sinhala. I wanted to be like stand out and do it in
Stand
Yeah,
English.
out.
And
stand
plus,
up.
my
Yeah,
Sinhala
exactly.
is horrible. My Sinhala is
Yeah.
absolutely crap.
Oh,
So
same here.
you would not want me to do a car review in Sinhala.
Oh,
Trust me.
same here. Same here. I can get through the day, but I'm totally not comfortable. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can speak all three languages. That's yeah,
He's
all three.
he's a pro in all.
You think you're so cool now because you speak all three languages. Okay.
He's cool. He's multilingual. He's one of those few people call themselves a multilingual. So the reason why I asked that question is because the cars are, you buy them from Sri Lanka, and in Sri Lanka, like the steering wheels on the right side,
Right.
and also like the models themselves, they import it directly from the domestic market in Japan. So most of these other countries, they don't have these models, right? So
Yeah.
let's say if you're from the States, I think they drive from the left side, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So like obviously that video that you show it to them, that you show on the channel might, I don't know, you be the judge, I don't know. Would it make a difference? I think it does, right? Difference in models.
It depends. Like, if it's a model that is more or less the same version that they get in the States, the steering wheel being on the other side is not going to make much of a
Much of a
difference.
difference. Yeah.
But like
Mhm.
something like a Toyota Prado, for example, you don't get that in the States. You get what's called a Lexus GX. That's like a more upmarket version of a Prado, but it's not a Prado. So like they don't get that in the States.
Mm-hmm.
Then that won't appeal to the American market because they don't get that car in the States. You get what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Whereas something like an Audi or a BMW right here is more or less the same what they get in the States, right?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
it wouldn't be too much of a difference. It depends on the
I
car.
see.
Talking about this thing, what do you think about the tax, man? The tax implemented in Sri
Oh,
Lanka
God.
for cars and shit.
It's unbelievable. Honestly,
I
it's
have
crazy.
seriously been nuts about this, dude. What the hell is going on?
It's 300%, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it's 300%. I haven't
Yeah,
checked.
we have no idea, man. It's completely offshore right now. It just goes up until the moon. What the
Yeah.
hell?
With the COVID situation, they're not importing cars, so now it's gonna shoot to the moon, man. It's like in Sri
Exactly.
Lanka, like you don't invest stocks, you don't invest houses, you invest in cars.
Yeah,
You invest in
the
cars,
literally.
man.
only exactly.
I'll tell
So
you
I also told you the story, right?
yeah, I'll tell you a
So you
story.
got in Sunny, yeah.
I, so we,
What was it?
so when I used to stay in Sri Lanka before I went abroad, we used to have a Sunny. So this was
Yeah.
the Sunny, with the big lights, Bluebird.
Okay.
Some people call it Bluebird. So we used to
Oh
have
yeah.
that, and we got it for like 1.6, not 1.6, maybe 16 mil or something at the time, 2002 or 2003,
Okay.
and we sold it because we had to go abroad, and now that you can get the same car for 30 million or 32 million, so that's almost doubled over the years.
Wow.
Yeah, and this car is obviously
Exactly.
I think we got it brand new. So like if we kept
But
that car,
that's
we could have sold it for a profit.
Wait, do you mean 32 million or 32 lakhs?
32.
So 32 lakhs, 3.2
Okay.
million.
Okay, you bought it for 1.5 million, I guess.
I didn't buy it for
Yeah.
60 million. At the time, you could get a Rolls Royce.
Exactly, man. In Sri Lanka, just invest in Sri Lanka, just invest in cars, dude. Literally, you can be fucking millionaires over time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like
You don't need to invest in stocks
Yeah.
or lands, real estate, or
you don't need-
anything. Just invest in cars, man.
cars is
Yeah,
the way to go,
literally.
man. So right now I have an
Cars.
Aqua. So like last year it was depreciating. I was so sad. I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to sell this at a loss. Which I mean, we do expect that, but now it's rising because
Yeah.
now they're not
Yeah.
importing cars, right? Now
Crazy because there's a car like a Toyota Vitz, a brand new one, is for like 6 million, which is just
Six?
insane. Like,
six.
which 7 years ago we sold our Montero for 6.5 million. Like,
Okay.
it's
That makes sense, yeah.
unbelievable that you can get a tiny little super mini for that amount of money, whereas like 7 years ago you get a big 7-seater V6 SUV
SUV,
for
yeah.
like 5 lakhs more.
Wait, is that brand new, the Vitz? Brand new or like or
Brand new,
reconditioned?
brand new
oh,
Vitz.
Oh, brand new. Okay, okay.
5.8.
But still, it's crazy. It's still crazy. 6 mil,
What's the price of Maruti? What's the price of Maruti right now?
I have
like an
no
Alto.
idea.
think-
Alto is around probably 22 mil or something. Probably.
2.2.
Let me-
I can search it.
Yeah, 2.2 mil or something.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not even worth it. Seriously.
not worth it at all.
Oh yeah, Altos are going for 2.5 million.
2.5 million.
Exactly. 2.5
What year?
million. 2.5 million.
What year is it?
A 2015 model.
15 model. Like the small, the
Shit.
manual gear, right? Not the Japanese one, right?
The
Okay,
eight-
let's keep cars aside, dude. Let's keep cars aside. What is the price of a tuk-tuk? Come on. What the fuck? What's the price of a
Right.
tuk-tuk, brother?
Let's see.
Mod is on the task. Liam is on the task. Come on,
Yeah,
Liam.
hell yeah.
Let's get us a good deal. Come on.
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. 7 lakhs
Holy shit!
for a 10-year-old.
But I'm for it though because there's so many tuks. They need to be expensive.
Yeah, fair enough.
And all these
But
kids when they
7
graduate,
lakhs?
no,
Seven
it's
Yeah.
justified.
lakhs.
No, it's justified because there's so many Turks.
It's not even reasonable to be justified, dude.
But it's
I
not
wouldn't
reasonable.
say it's justified. It's
No,
No
lakhs.
way.
That's
No.
it's justified because over here the kids they buy Turks at a young age and they start earning money, right? Because we want them to go to the workforce, right? Not do Turks. Because nowadays with Uber you can make a lot of money. Maybe not a lot, but you can earn money, right?
But still,
yeah.
tuk-tuks are worth it, man. For
No,
its safety conditions, for its bills, for its
for its
chassis and shit.
retardedness, for its
Yeah.
retardedness on the road.
For the quality of the make is not fucking worth it. Seriously.
No, it's not. It's not.
No.
But from a from a country's economic perspective, and this whole situation, I think it makes sense.
Like if you lower the price of a tuk-tuk, you would actually generate more income to the economy.
That's true because
Yeah.
like, but then again, not everyone who buys a tuk-tuk is using them for the purpose of a taxi or Uber. Some of them use it for personal use or
Personal, yeah.
deliveries. Or
Yeah.
so,
But still, it would generate more economy rise probably, since you.
But no, man,
you
you don't want more Turks
you-
in the road. You want to reduce
Why
the
don't
population.
you want? Why
It's
don't
annoying,
you?
dude. How do you drive a car with there's like 5 Turks around you?
bro, tuk-tuk drivers are the worst.
They're the
drivers.
worst.
I swear to God, they are
I mean,
the worst.
yeah, Uber kind of saved the whole thing. Like now they are driving more responsibly. More responsible drivers are there, but still, there's a long way to go with.
You know, there's this meme where it's like there are two types of Sri Lankan driver's license. One is the actual driver's license card, and then the other is a 5,000 rupee note. 90% of tuk-tuk drivers in this country, their driver's license is a 5,000 rupee note. That's why they drive so bad.
Yeah,
Why they
I know
drive.
I know few people that are allowed to be driven in the road by the age of 70 or something. Yeah, at least at that point of age. 70, 60, I guess. I don't know.
Crazy.
But still, it would be a growth to the economy. But in your consideration, tuk-tuk drivers are the worst. I don't personally like. But tuk-tuk drivers are more efficient, right? Aren't
Oh,
they?
it's efficient.
Yeah,
See,
but
you need them. You need them. That's the problem.
yeah, it's way more efficient, right?
You need them.
But they do pollute a lot. They do pollute a lot. Like they're not very economically friendly, and they're not very safe either.
They're not safe too.
So
No, they're convenient. I would say that's I think the word rather
That's
than
the
efficiency.
convenience part,
Convenience
man.
is
You
there.
can find tuk-tuk drivers anywhere at any time of the day. Seriously.
that's
Yeah,
true.
that's
They're
the part of
convenience.
it.
They're convenient.
They're convenient.
But they're also an assholes on the road. So
Yeah.
that's the problem.
That's the caveat. That's where it tapes off right
That's
there.
the thing. It's like
They're class, but they're convenient.
that's
so,
the thing. That's
Take
the
it as
crazy
you will,
part.
I guess.
That's the thing. So
Okay.
now
Okay.
let's move on
Speaking
from
of
Tux.
tuk-tuk drivers, we are moving to bus drivers now.
Let's move
No.
back to some cars.
Oh God, I hate.
Yeah,
Say,
we move on to we are moving on to words to the demons, man.
let's move on to some cars. So, bro, how many cars do you have in your crib right now? Or what cars do you have in your crib?
So my family, we have 4 cars.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah. So my
You
dad's
feel
car
comfortable
is
saying it?
yeah, I guess so. Why not? My dad has a BMW 740, and
Okay.
then as like our family hauler, we have an Audi Q7,
Uh-huh.
and then like the workhorse, I guess, of the family, the one that I drive the most. We have a Ford Ranger Raptor,
Nice.
and then my dad also has like his little toy, I guess. He has a 718 Cayman.
Oh, that's a sexy lineup.
Ooh,
That's not your regular Sri
Yeah.
Lankan lineup. Like there are people with
And
four
we
cars.
also
no way, no.
my grandmother,
it's a regular Sri Lankan lineup.
she has a Ford Fiesta, so just to level it out right there.
Yeah, but
Oh.
that's also a very unconventional car. Over here, it's either a Prado, a Pajero, Montero, Aquas.
Yeah,
Some people have like 2, 3 Aquas in their place, Prius, and that Premio. Those are like the go-to cars, right?
but we had a Prado before the Raptor, so we
I
just
see.
traded it.
But
Oh,
that's a really good lineup. That's a
Thank
nice
you.
lineup. Very
It's a nice
unconventional.
lineup. Yeah.
Really nice. Very expensive lineup too. Expensive in the sense I'm talking about fuel and spare parts. Holy shit! You better not crash those. The spare parts are gonna be insane, man. Holy shit!
Yeah,
Oh, that's the worst part, man.
Oh my god.
That's the worst
Regardless
part.
of the fuel,
having
fuel fine.
having that sexy fucking lineup, and you crash one single of it.
Man.
Oh,
I'm too scared to drive recklessly anyway, so I try and take things easy
yeah,
when I drive.
that's the thing.
No, just look up to the repairing cost. Literally, just look up to it.
What about insurance? I imagine that should be like that should be insane, right? That should at
Yeah,
least be
because
like
It is. It is.
I'm a learner driver. We have to get special insurance for the cars.
okay.
That adds on top of what you pay for our rate.
Oh shit.
Um,
You don't
yeah.
have a license, yeah?
I'm still 17. I'll be 18 next month.
Right.
Then I can get. I have
Oh,
my
Do you,
permit now.
so do you drive around with the elbowed around or?
Yes, unfortunately, I have to.
That's annoying.
I've
yeah.
been forced to against my will to drive with an L plate.
Nah, that's alright. That's alright.
These my dollars make it hurt.